What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, tiny.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find...
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take it.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
A bit further. Follow me.
Give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Come on. Not good.
This tightly! It's thriving something fierce! I can't hold it! Calm it somehow! Oh. Quiet now. What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it. We're not back to they devour us.
You're ugly.
Squirming again, like a daft eel. It worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again. By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Daya. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Drinks enough for a whole platoon since his family slurps a jug of charred spirit.
Ah!
Mean the Smiths, lass. Get two, one.
No! What did I do to deserve your cookery?
fuck.
You hear the sound?
Run, Roach. Slower.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
Go, go. wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Clothing. They change in here? A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more. Necrophage had a field day. Still worth a closer look. What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophage. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Giant claws. Wasn't a neck. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here. fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful.
Just need information. Looking for two.
Not a soul, a big...
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20.
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, aye. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the crow's perch with the Baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone...
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the open moon it had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them. Mrs. bent over into herself. Tamara knelt.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot.
Burned? Like a cat?
Aye, no, these wasn't black scars scabbed over.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and two burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped.
The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No two ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
What marks?
These...
Burn.
Aye.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she... So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Come on.
Let's go!
Feisty, eh?
Move it!
Faster.
Your kind spreads disease. Defeat is undeserved.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you.
How else would I know she...
Wait a moment.
You're looking for me. And who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile.
Why do you help him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me.
Got it. A bit of... Well, now you've found...
Wojtek claims you're...
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried, and then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was. That thing.
I don't mean to pry.
His doing. He shoved her. She fell.
Sorry.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never...
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not...
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone.
Who are these?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters.
What about your...
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his
I appreciate your concern.
So the Baron hired a witch.
Where are you gonna
Tamara must rest.
Hope you know what you're getting.
I've never been more certain.
In that case,
Thank you for respecting my choice.
Well, Richard.
Fuck.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Not half bad.
Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday, the feast we had.
He's not scared. Baron finds out some
Won't be his cock. Right, let's move it. That seems to catch my breath. Oops!
Remember me?
stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Wild hunt, take them all.
One fucked up face.
I think I got scabies.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside.
Gotta ask the Baron about that.
Garden. Spends a lot of time
Drunk.
No, don't.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, are called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Daya most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about...
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit... Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await.
She's not coming back, period.
Ah, horse bugger, you blind. I know what you think. I've not been a good
Can always try.
I've nothing. Very well.
Nothing yet, but...
Well, what did...
For you to tell me about
When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye?
They made an exception.
Right. Mean to say you're a...
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this...
Shut it, Egrin. A woman could swing a sword. I've no...
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak. Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Don't give up, girl!
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not.
Uh-oh.
You're a fast learner.
Working on it.
And, Mike.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. Heard anything about there being...
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
How'd you wind her? Just curious.
I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the perch.
Can't help wondering why you may...
What could I do?
Rather live as a...
Ere long, none were it. Temeria...
The local Nilfgaardian garrison.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon.
So long.
What is it, Grey Boy?
What the fuck are you doing?
Aye.
That'll let you poker for a few scraps. And this ain't no toothless old wench. Young and supple.
Think of those scabies.
Fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
Bring the Smiths, lass. Get toothed one.
Not a bad idea. Grey Boy.